Hello friends, this video on lines and angles part 3 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Now let's talk about intersecting and non-intersecting lines. I think we have talked about it in the previous class. So there are two lines, they intersect, they are called intersecting lines. There are two lines, they don't intersect, they are called non-intersecting lines. Non-intersecting lines are parallel lines. Right? If they don't intersect, they will be parallel. This is a intersecting line. Okay. Now, if they are parallel lines, if you want to find a distance between the parallel lines, we can do that. So we can actually find distance between the parallel lines. So for intersecting lines, you actually can't find distance between them because at this point distance is less, at this point distance is more, at this point distance is also more. Right? So you can't find a distance between two intersecting lines. It doesn't make any sense because the value will change. But for parallel lines, if you find a distance between these 2 points and assuming they are perpendicular, these angles are 90. Let's suppose these 2 points, it's called AB and you call this as CD. You will notice that distance of AB is equal to distance of CD. Okay, so when you say distance, I mean the length of common perpendicular. Length of common perpendicular. At different point. Okay, and they are same. On these parallel lines are same. And that is what we call distance between the two parallel lines. I'll show you why. Because let's suppose there are two parallel lines. And if I don't take the perpendicular length, right? So if I see if I take this length and if I take this length, do you think that length, this is, let's suppose PQ, this is RS. Do you think RS will be greater than PQ? Yes, of course, right? Or let's suppose if I take a length from here to here, it's T and this is U. TU will be more than RS, more than PQ. So you can't have a fixed length. If you don't have fixed length, then you can't find a distance between two parallel lines. It doesn't make any sense, right? So thus we talk about this common perpendicular. Please note a very critical term here, common perpendicular. A lot of students miss this term, common perpendicular. They just think distance between two parallel lines is you take any point in this line, any point in this line and find distance. That is not the case. So you take any point in this line, I'll show you how to find. So there are two parallel lines, you want to find distance. You take any point, let's suppose Y, and then you draw a perpendicular line from here. Once you draw a perpendicular line, by default this will be 90 degrees. And we'll show you why. So there are some properties for that. So if this is parallel, it will be by default 90 degrees. And in fact, you can do that, you can test that. You pause this video and you can draw two parallel lines and draw one perpendicular. From here, you will see that this will be by default 90 degrees. And let's suppose this is Z. So YZ is my distance. If you draw the same thing here, let's suppose Y dash, draw a perpendicular, it will hit somewhere here, Z dash, and this will be by default 90 degrees. If it is parallel, if the lines are parallel, suppose this line is L, this is M. If L is parallel to M, then YZ will be equal to Y dash Z dash. Okay, so here we learned about the distance between two parallel lines. That is nothing but the length of common perpendicular. No, it is the length of common perpendicular. Okay. Thank you. Visit our website examfear.com to watch more and more quality education videos. You can also attempt free online tests that are there in our website. You can also get access to tons of free study materials, and you can also find free tutors and mentors in this website. Thanks a lot for watching.